So, ladies and gentlemen, if I told you John Wayne almost played for the Montreal Canadiens, would I have your attention? Okay, now to have your attention, we're going to talk about a John Wayne that almost played with the Montreal Canadiens, but his name was John Wayne Norris, better known as Jack Norris, better known as Have Pads Will Travel, the goalie version. As busy as Walt McKechnie was, this backup goalie, he spent most of his career as a backup, nothing bad with that. Played with 3 NHL teams and 2 WHA teams, but it was in the minor league system of the Montreal Canadiens for a while. We're going to get into that in a very quick term. Now, Jack Norris, 5'10", 175, broke in with the Estevan Bruins of the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League. He was born in the beautiful community of Del Isle. Now, he was a longtime Bruins prospect, and he finally made the big team in 84-85 as the backup to Eddie Johnson. The Bruins had not had Jerry Cheevers arrive, and that rookie season he had a 10-11-2 record for Boston with no games in the playoffs. Now, he eventually found himself in the Chicago system after several years in the minors. He's with the LA Blades of the WHL, Oklahoma City Blazers, back to the LA Blades for 2 seasons, then the Chicago system with the Dallas Blackhawks. In '68, he found himself with the Chicago Blackhawks, played 7 regular season games. '69, he split time with Dallas and Chicago. And in 1970, he found himself in a backup situation with the Montreal Canadiens. But the problem is with Montreal's what he called big level, caught up with Phil Muir. He eventually became number 1 for the '71 season, and Muir had only played 15 games in a regular season for the Voyageurs. Now, his record that season was pretty consistent. He only had a 2.74 goals against average. '71 season, he eventually found himself in LA, where he had a regular turn. He was 7-11-2 in 25 games with a 3.19 average. Unfortunately, '71-72 season, he was sent back to the minors with the Springfield Kings and the Seattle Totems of the WHL and the AHL, respectively. And with the expansion of the WHA, he finally found a consistent home, and he put up a lot of good numbers, actually. He was our number 1 goalie for the Alberta Oilers in '73, going 28-29-3, and he had 1 game in the playoffs. Stayed with the Oilers next season when he called himself Edmonton. Played 53 games, 23 wins, 24 losses, and 1 tie. '74-75, he became the pure backup to Phoenix with a 14-5-4 record in 35 games. And Phoenix, again, the major backup, 21-14-4 with a very positive 3.18 average. So NHL totals, get this, ladies and gentlemen. He was a backup to Eddie Johnson, backed up to Dennis Desjardins, and a backup technically to Desjardins twice. The '72 season was very interesting because he thought that maybe Norris, that was going to be it for his career. But he was always highly respected because he could take a heavy load of games. Because he would average in the minors, I give an example, ladies and gentlemen, 35 games in '64, 37 in '66, 46 in '68, 39 in '69, 48 in '72, and again to 64-53. So he was above average backup goalie. NHL totals, 58 games, 20 wins, 25 losses, 3.89 average with 2 shutouts. WHA, 86, 82, and 12 record with 5 shutouts. And in the WHA, he played 11 postseason games, unfortunately. But what's kind of weird, ladies and gentlemen, maybe Eddie Johnson being pushed by Jerry Cheevers, it made Boston a better team. I cannot see Boston winning a cup in 1970 with Jack Norris as a backup. Eddie Johnson took that role as a backup to Gary Cheevers, and it really led to 2 cups. And of course, Eddie, being the number 3 backup in '72, made the '72 Summit Series team stronger. But another example, ladies and gentlemen, expansion opened one door for him, and the WHA, well, I'm saying expansion, but the creation of WHA gave him that, that option to expand his career. So that's the curious case of Jack Norris. Thanks for listening. Give me a like, comment, or subscribe. And if you like the channel, tell your friends. If you don't like it, don't tell nobody. Have a good day. Bye.